This video is all about the amazing and brave TikToker Lilly Tino.
Guy who dropped the food off, he called me sir twice in a row.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. It's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir. I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours at restaurants.
Trans women are more afraid of you in the bathroom than you are of us.
She's the former alleged bloke that now spends her entire life on TikTok complaining about restaurant staff for not recognizing her as a woman. And I will say her to be polite because I'm a nice man. You see, recently the complaints about this particular person have gone absolutely ballistic. People are upset at everything that Lilly Tino has done. And this came to my attention from a great video from the wonderful human that is Sydney Watson. I guarantee you, if you enjoy this channel, you enjoy hers. Go and subscribe to it. Lilly Tino, the extremely unpopular TikToker who happens to be a transgender person, is facing some serious legal troubles as she has been called out for taking photos in a bathroom at Disneyland or Disney World in Florida. Now, they're not just any photos. They happen to be of Lilly, who up until, a couple of years ago was a dude in the female bathroom. In the internet world, you have to cover all bases for the absolute dipshits that sometimes watch videos and leave comments. Trans people are welcome in this world. But when you happen to be a biological man for your entire life and then decide to go into a woman's bathroom surrounded by biological women and then start taking photos, some people are going to have a problem with it. To put it bluntly, when you impede the lives of others just to make you feel happy, it's not the best way to live your life. The TikTok that she posted was a little carousel you can swipe across and you can see all of the shots of her in the bathroom taking photos, and you can see a lot of, biological women in the background. And people had a problem with this. Lots of people who are you would consider right-wing and even left-wing, men and women and everyone in between. And I think that is the problem here, that people feel like, I better not say anything or I'll get cancelled. Well, fuck that shit, ladies and gentlemen. If you see a problem with something, you need to speak up. But I think it's important to know the type of person that Lilly Tino is. You see, Lily's been to Disneyland before, and the type of content that she makes, well, it's very confronting.
I think Disney's going to ban me for this. My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy about that, but sadly it takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted
cornhole. I would like to say that she's making this at a theme park for children, by the way.
I do hair removal every week for 2 hours straight. It is not fun or easy.
Stop using fucking tweezers then.
But once that is finally done, hopefully by the end of the year, they are going to take my corn dog. These ears do not want to stay on. They are going to cut it down the middle.
Oh, far out.
Not the best knife for this. They will then take off the outer lining.
Your skin on your dick, bro.
Of the corn dog. Okay, I'm actually impressed that I'm doing this good of a job. Like so. Flip it inside out and make something of a tunnel. This tunnel will then become, my hands are disgusting. Now, you might be asking why I would do this.
That's a fair point. I understand that some people feel like it makes them feel more like the gender that they want to be, but surely you can just leave your genitals alone. Can't you just, that's got to be apparently it's an extremely painful operation and the recovery is horrible. The risks are massive. And to do what with it? Make some this surgical hole. Just be proud you got boobs and a dick, mate. Just live your life.
Or why anyone would do this. It sounds not fun. And I agree with you. I'm not looking forward to that recovery process. But know that this is not a decision that any of us take lightly. Our corn dogs do serve a purpose, but at the end of the day, I just don't like having it. It's not me. I look at it in the mirror and it's like, can we do something about that? And it turns out we can't.
If you said that about your leg, would people accept it? That's a good question.
But until then, I am making the most of my final days with my corn dog. Farewell to this thing that has served me not very well, but is what I was born with. It did its duty. All right.
If she deep throats this corn dog. Okay, it was just a bite. Fair enough. Okay, so that's what she's doing. in Disney. She's, for some reason, filming this. And I've been to Disneyland in Anaheim, and these restaurants that people eat at are packed with people and a lot of kids. So I imagine there's people around her at this point. So that's probably unnecessary. But Lily's entire career on TikTok, I don't think she makes money, but it's made on the back of outraging people. And that's all that Lily does. It's very, very interesting. It's got to be a tough life to lead when all you're doing is upsetting people to want to talk shit about you in the comment section. Like, just look at the amount of shares that these posts have on Instagram and TikTok. Like, thousands and thousands and thousands of people are sharing it to their friends going, holy shit, look at this fucking person. Man, that can't make you feel good. I mean, I follow a lot of people like that. I hate follow people, but I don't know. It'd suck to be the person being hate followed, don't you think? But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. This is a 79 Series Land Cruiser, ladies and gentlemen, and it could be yours. It is worth well over $230,000. I know a lot of people say that if they won a car, they'd just sell it and keep the cash. But guess what? We can make that happen. If you don't want this car, we'll give you 100 grand cash instead. This isn't some piece of crap that's been built by influencers either, okay? It's got 35-inch wheels, ladies and gents, a V8, it's got a snorkel. The towing capacity of this thing makes me aroused. It's incredible. Entries closed for this beautiful giveaway this Sunday at 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. You still have time to grab a package. Do not muck around, ladies and gentlemen. But I think one of the main reasons a lot of people don't really enjoy Lily as a person is because Lily comes across really mean. Like, okay, she has, and I'll say she because I'm a lovely human being, she has, I'm sure, gotten people fired for misgendering them, even though she blocks out their faces. So not directly doing this, but indirectly mentions the restaurant or people can work it out and these people get fired. Like, take this, for example, at Disney. Recently, Lily was misgendered. Now, I wonder if we can work out why.
That is fancy looking. Cool.
The bottom is from Thailand.
Okay, so she's ordered like some bread tower.
Thailand?
Coconut bread from Thailand.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Oh,
Ma'am.
No, sorry, my bad. And the middle one is from India. It's the papadom with the
Mate,
ginger
I can't
percent.
work out why people keep calling her sir. I have no idea. Maybe instead of getting rid of the corn dog, maybe you could take the fucking gravel out of your throat, sister.
Okay.
And the third is from Brazil. It's a cheese bread with the guava sauce.
Oh no, Lily Tino's not going to enjoy her bread. Oh, fuck, is everyone all right? Tell the kids in Gaza and Lebanon and Israel and Iran that Lily Tino's not going to enjoy her fucking bread. I'm sure they'll be shocked.
Thank you. It just like totally sucks the joy out of this bread tower. Makes me want to immediately like leave because I no longer feel like safe here. It's like, oh, my guard now has to be up. I'm not going to enjoy this bread as much because my guard is up.
Gross. Listen, mate, if you go to a restaurant and you look like a dude, people are going to call you a dude because that's what people are used to doing. That is the normal thing to do. You are 0.0001% of the population. People aren't going to bend over backwards just to change for you. Christ. Okay, so here is Lily Tino at Disney, taught BB-8 about estrogen. That's exciting. Showed Elsa her inner diva. Very nice. Brought gender-neutral language to Epoch. Taught Figment about they, them pronouns. That, I cannot believe you get misgendered. Conquered gender dysphoria on guy. Okay, so she's, this is the thing, like, it appears Lily Tino has a sense of humor and yet just hides it every other fucking post. Very good, very exciting. Now, if you recall, this is not Lily Tino's first time at Disneyland. This was her first that was shown to the public.
My cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow.
There's Lily Tino talking about getting her cake pops removed and then her marshmallow wand. Very exciting stuff. So yeah, goes to Disney quite a bit. And it's almost like she's trying to bait people for content because it performs well on TikTok, don't you think? So I thought I'd go straight to the top, and I asked Walt Disney his thoughts on Lily Tino going to Disneyland and Disney World all the time and trying to farm content. He didn't reply because he's a frozen head. That's a great conspiracy, by the way. I urge you to fucking get around it. It's good fun. Okay, let's really talk about the nuts and bolts of the post that got Lily Tino in trouble. Okay, it's these bathroom selfies, ladies and gentlemen. Bathroom tea, Lily calls it. Honestly, I was pretty worried about being in Florida because they're not known for being inclusive to trans people, but overall it was a nice experience. Okay, so she, I know every time I say she, someone's head explodes. Ranking every single bathroom. So here you go. Here's Lily taking a photo in the bathroom. You got a random lady in the background there just and another one just there. There's Lilly again in the women's room at Disney. Very exciting. Tiffin's restaurant got misgendered right before this pic, so the vibe was off. Oh no, I guess that's the restaurant with the bread. World Showcase entry. Okay, got complimented on my fit. Very good. And you're walking in there with trans. How many times have you gone for a shit this day, or are these different days? Okay, so you go in here quite a bit doing this type of stuff. And here you go, there's another lady there, there's another lady there. Someone told me I look cute. Animal Kingdom, someone gave me a weird look when I walked in. That I don't know why. That'd be weird. Epcot French restaurant. Told the server my pronouns and got called Mademoiselle. Very nice. Okay, so Lilly felt safe, and that's awesome. I want Lilly to feel fucking safe. I want everyone to feel safe. But the comment section thinks very differently. People are saying some pretty full-on things, alleging that Lilly's name is Nicholas Contino. This says that before transitioning, Lilly was terminated from their previous workplace after a female co-worker reported ongoing stalking and harassment. More recently, trans influencer creator Callie Bean shared her experience of Lilly being manipulated into filming explicit content with Lilly. Fuck yeah, my favorite. So these are all absolute allegations. I don't know if any of these are true, but Amanda Starr has the top comment with, hey, so this is illegal in the state of Florida, and I'm sending this as well as your corn dog video to Disney. I've already spoken on the phone with them about this, and they have requested the links for video proof, which also means you're going to be banned from Disney cruises since you have made it known that that's your next trip you're going to be going on. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of people suggesting that they're actually just copying and pasting this thing about Nicholas Contino and the allegations that I don't know anything about. Complete allegations on the internet, so you never know. So this is the conversation surrounding trans people in female bathrooms, and I don't know what to think about it, because if you are a trans person who looks exactly like a woman, has been a woman like for years and years and years and years, and you walk into a men's toilet, that's a bit strange, right? It would look really, really weird. But when you've done it like a year, like fucking 15 minutes ago, then you're like, come on, mate. But then where do you draw the line? Where is like appropriate and inappropriate? I don't know. But I think more importantly on this isn't so much Lilly going into the bathrooms, it's taking the photos. And now these people's faces are on a massive platform like Lilly. She's got hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok and Instagram. And now their faces, even though some of the faces are blurred, I'll give her that, they're still there. You can probably work out who these people are, maybe. Or if you're those people, maybe you feel like, well, why are you taking photos of me in the bathroom? That's fucking weird. Can you not do that? And actually, let me go back on what I said about the transgender bathroom thing. This isn't about trans people at all. No, this is about fucking Lilly. This has got nothing to do with trans people. If you're a trans person having a shit, good on you, mate. Fucking push one out for me. But this is about Lilly Tino, not them. It's supposed to be a private space. You don't want people taking I know people take bathroom selfies, but don't take bathroom selfies of other people, right? I wouldn't want anyone watching me in the bathroom or seeing a photo of me in the bathroom. Side note, I once got an allegation made against me that I didn't. Someone followed me into the toilet, the bathroom, and I didn't wash my hands after doing a wee-wee, all right? I walked straight out, and they put it on fucking Reddit, I think. They're like, oh, I saw him, he didn't wash his hands. Mate, my dick's not that dirty, all right? It may stink, but it's not that dirty, all right? Sometimes I'm going to have time to wash fucking hands, bro. Come and sniff me fingers. See if it's okay. See if you're happy with my hygiene efforts. Maybe everyone just recoiled in disgust because I didn't wash my hands. I don't know. Don't care. Not about me. Back to Tino. This is the whole reason places don't have security cameras in bathrooms, because it's a fucking private place, mate. Lilly did respond to all of this and responded quickly.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lilly, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not appropriate.
Lilly, you are a trans woman. It is not appropriate.
Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point taken a bathroom selfie. For example, and it's not just celebrities.
Okay, but there's a difference.
Any woman you ever meet has likely taken a photo in a public bathroom. Why, you ask? Because we look cute and we want to document it. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies? The easy answer here is, oh, Lilly, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard. And that is true. But people judge trans women differently depending on how well they pass. If you pass, that means you don't look trans. I know that I don't
Then why is all your content about that you should be getting, that you should be passing. I don't disagree with what Lilly Tino is saying here, because it does. It matters if you pass or not. But I just think that it's just when someone still looks very masculine and was a dude not too long ago, it's just a bit off, right? Is that outrageous to say? I don't think it is that outrageous to say. I tell you what, the comment section was all about that Nicholas Contino thing again. Wow. I think the main thing though, people are just like, just don't have anyone in the photo. It's not that fucking hard. And it even went further than that. There was such a negative reaction to this. There was a petition going to get Lilly removed from TikTok. It was on change.org and currently it sits at, has it been removed yet? No, 500,000 signatures almost. Wow. That's a lot, mate. Shit. Okay, this is interesting. This is what Lilly Tino looked like before transitioning. Okay, well, I haven't seen that. That's, whoa, all right. Hang on, let's have a look at that. Go back. 48 months, 36 months, 24 months. So 2 years, still a dude. 12 months, still a dude. 6 months, still a dude. 1 month, still a dude. 1 week, still a dude. Then Lilly realized. And then became a woman and now takes selfies in female bathrooms. It's actually my plan. That's how I want to live my life too, to be honest. And even J.K. Rowling weighed in on this. That's how big this story got. And what makes all of this worth, which was alluded to in a previous comment, this could actually be illegal in the state of Florida. And there is a person who is accusing Lilly of taking a photo of her in the bathroom. The woman's name is Tabby the Wimlet, and that person might, in fact, sue Lilly Tino.
Anyway, I'm scrolling and guys, look what I noticed. Boom. There I am. I personally am going to try to seek legal advice about it because I don't know what else was taken without my permission. Like other photos that may not have been posted because I don't know what else was taken in there while it was supposed to be a private area. I wasn't asked, could it be taken?
Okay, so this person's getting legal advice. Who knows what will happen from there? Will they actually be able to sue? Will Lilly get in any trouble? Is this appropriate? And what do you think about the whole concept of the only reason anyone is upset is because she doesn't look feminine enough? Let me know in the comment section down below. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye-bye.